the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Yellow Jackets head coach before the game. This is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go. But he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Yellow Jackets offense will go on the attack first. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Gonna run it. It's Hosley. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Out wide left, it's Hosley. At the 45 on his way. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
2nd down, gonna throw it. And he gets rid of it.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I don't know how much longer they could have gone trying that field goal. 50-plus, that's tough. The kicker will take it. He gave it everything he could, knocked it off the crossbar, it went in. Nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense will now get its first chance with the football. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Left side is Turner. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Pitt will line up to punt it away. On the return. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense in a split backfield. To the air, it's Mendoza. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to pass on second down. He's going for it all. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the right. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
1st and goal. Georgia Tech.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Running inside, it's Turner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Hits the hole. It's Turner. He's past the sticks. On the move is the 30. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Panthers line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Panthers.
And you talk about wasting no time, that's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. 2-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Paul.
And they did a great job at getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Offense working from the pistol. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Handoff to the single back. Defense all over him.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Under pressure. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Keeps it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Out wide right, it's Allen. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. Stopped right there.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Out wide left, it's Hosley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead is 6 in the first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. We've had some early action here as they take over, trailing 13-7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hits inside, it's Turner. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers!
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking and understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one, and that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the ground, it's Hosley. He's past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, the ground game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Pittsburgh sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Second down to the air. On the run, fires downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, the takeaway and in business.
Knock his helmet off, man.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. In the red area, it's Bosley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They give it to him again. Nice move there. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And he avoids the sack.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The Yellow Jackets need to pick it up on 4th down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Pushes for the goal line.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll take the help from the penalty, but it's still 3rd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Making his first move. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Sets his feet. It's Mendoza. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one up.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Crosses the 30. There he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Kent. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They're all over it. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 98 on to take it away.
Searching for space. Slips through the line. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, he was open, he had an opportunity, just kind of looked that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off play action on first down. Going deep. Upstairs to make the catch. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Pitt pushing the base.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Motion from the wideout. Right back to it. Shakes off the defender. Turning it on. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Fires to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Out wide right, it's Hosley. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Yellow Jackets spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Swats it away.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it, and he breaks on the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game, and you got to be careful when you attack him.
That incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Extending the play. Lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And it's no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Yates. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the #1 team, the Texas Longhorns. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be dragged down. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Narduzzi at the half. His quarterback, not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the 3rd quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the grab and room to run. The 50. He's at the 40. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Makes a catch. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now from inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Panthers moving quickly to the line. From the gun, it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It's 3rd and 5. On the RPO, got it. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the pass. Right side, it's Turner. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Panthers! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And he makes the extra point. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Down here on the Yellow Jackets sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. 1st down from the 49. Might as well give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick give. It's Hosley. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Looking for space, it's Turner. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down.
Neutral zone is on defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes the grab in their space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got an alley. Got the 1st down. Could be enough. Touchdown, Pitt. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the 2nd half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense has. Let's see who can step up here and make a play.
And I'm not concerned about the other offense. Just do you. Do what you've done to be successful throughout this game.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Keeps it, looking for room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. With the catch, it's Addison. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Maddox. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying the run, it's Maddox. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. The run inside. It's Hosley. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Panthers sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rushes on. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking for a big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. side, it's Maddox. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Finds a crease. It's Hosley.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-it-runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch it with a field goal.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Look out! Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Following the play, there is a yellow jacket who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Gets the back moving. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Release to the back. Snags it. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Left side is Lee. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Tells the run, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Out wide right, it's Yates. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They just keep firing. He'll take a deep shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Pitt will have to boot this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Trying to get started. He's He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Personal foul. Defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Here comes the offense on first down. Running inside, it's Hosley. Just smothered on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Making the adjustment on the play. Using his legs, it's Hosley. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Right back to the well. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Breaks into the open. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the 1st down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Yellow Jackets trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Tries to get it himself. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Nickelback on the field, looking pass as they try to keep this a 1-possession game in the 4th. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Back's got it on the screen. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the fourth quarter on 4th and goal. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start off offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. Quarterback empties his backfield. First play of this drive. They go to the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And the quarterback takes a knee in victory formation, and he'll get to do it one more time as the clock winds inside a minute. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that